Hey, what's up everybody? How you doing? Welcome back to Karpo Gaming and another Destiny 2 video. It is Xur Day, Friday, February the 18th, 2022, and Xur is back in the EDZ. So we're going to spawn into the Watcher's Grave. We're going to see what Xur has for us today. So once again, thanks for watching my Guardian and happy Friday. Now, as always, if you didn't know, for my new light player, Xur can spawn in 3 different locations. This week, he's in the EDZ. You can either parkour up to the top or hop in through this little cave right here, and Xur will be sitting right here. So let's check it out and see what Xur has for us today. As always, Xur has returning that exotic cipher, so you can get after those old exotics and pick up some of those from that kiosk in the tower. And we have the illustrious, the illuminous, the exotic, and Graham. The weapon of the week is none other than the lovely bow called the Trinity Goal. Now, the Trinity Goal comes with the intrinsic perk called Split Electrons. Fires an arrow that splits between releasing aiming down sights and fully drawing the bow, both decreasing the spread. And the other trait that makes this amazing is when you get that shot, it's going to chain those lightning capabilities to other enemies as well, which make this phenomenal. Excellent in PvE and in PvP. Oh boy. Next up, the Graviton Forfeit is another lovely helmet. So this one is going to be an exotic for the Hunter class. Comes with an intrinsic perk called Vanishing Shadow. Increases the duration of any invisibility effects. While you are invisible, your melee recharge faster, your weapon reloads faster, and your recovery is greatly increased. So yeah, if you are rocking that Void class and you like going invis, well, this is definitely going to help you out. Pretty awesome in PvE and PvP, not so much. You don't really see too many people rocking that, but pick it up and add it to your collection. Next up, the Titan's Rampart Exotic Gauntlets for the Titan class. Now, this one is very interesting. Comes with an intrinsic perk called Assault Barricade. You and your allies can shoot through your towering barricade, which has reduced health and duration, which means it's really good in PvE and in PvP. If you ever see somebody shooting through this and you're like, why can't I shoot that? And you get killed, that's because you have the Titan Rampart. Pick it up, add it to your collection. Pretty good in PvE and in PvP. And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, we have another helmet, the Astrocyte Verse. This is an exotic helmet for the Warlock class, and it is one of the best looking exotics for its helmets, in my opinion. Comes with the intrinsic perk called Move to Survive. Blink further and more frequently. Weapons ready quickly, out of blink, and radar remains up. Which means if you're rocking that Void class, this is going to be excellent. It's going to feel like good old Destiny back in the day before it got nerfed. Yeah. Let's move on to all the legendaries. Let's see what we got. We got the Enigma's Draw. It's going to be a 260 precision frame with TAC SAS and Target SAS, so keep it right there with a little bit more range. Alloy magazine, Flare Magwell, full auto trigger system, which is really good. And we have a rapid hit on this bad boy, which is pretty nice, right? Increased stability and reload speed, and the handling masterwork, making this a decent roll. Not a god roll, not at all, but a decent roll nonetheless. If you don't have an Enigma's Draw, getting in that full auto is definitely good. Makes it fire a little bit faster, and yeah, you should have a good time with this in PvE and in PvP. Not in a god roll, okay? But it's still an amazing roll for the Enigma's Draw with the handling masterwork. Not bad. Not bad at all. Next up, the 7 Surfer Officer Revolver is one of my favorite pistols. It's a 180 precision frame with full bore and fluted barrel, so keep it right there. Extended magazine is decent. We got pulse monitor and time payload, which I absolutely adore, with a reload masterwork, making this almost there with a few rolls and a better masterwork. It would definitely be a god roll, but time payload is still pretty good, right? If they ever buff this bad boy, it would be amazing. So pick it up and definitely add it to your collection. But it should be decent in PvE and in PvP. Next up, Nature of the Beast is another 180 precision frame, and it's not going to have a lot of recoil on this one or the other one. This one's going to have crossfire on here, which is decent. Tactical mag, steady rounds. We're going to keep everything on that top tier, right? We got quick draw and dragonfly with a handling masterwork, making this a PvE roll, not so much for PvP, right? But if you don't have a 180 hand cannon, you're a new light player, this would definitely help you out with the dragonfly perk. Getting those headshot, things go boom in PvE, would definitely work out for you. So pick this up. It's not a horrible roll, not a god roll at all. Next up, the Wishbringer. This is going to be a 140 rapid fire frame, which means it's going to fire in full auto. Also comes with small bore, so you know, a little smooth bore is also a really good thing. A little bit more range. We got small bore. It's going to give you some stability, so keep it right there. Tac mag and steady rounds. Field prep, crouching down low with moving target. With the range masterwork, make this a pretty good roll. Not a god roll, but it's pretty close. You know, should be phenomenal for you in PvE and in PvP, right? Just keep it right here on the top, rock that thing out, max out that range, and yeah, you should have a good time because we're going to follow it in full auto as well. Next up, the Long Shadow. This is going to be a sniper rifle with a.k.a. and a.k.a. long range, so you always want to keep it right there. Accurized rounds, pendant, magazine, hip fire grip, and triple tap makes this a PvE roll, right? But we got a range masterwork on here. That acquired with accurized rounds make this a pretty phenomenal roll. Should be good in PvE and in PvP. Not a god roll at all, but you got some pretty good perks working out right here. So if you don't have this, pick it up. Guarantee it's very underrated. Split weapon. Next up, the Interference VI, a 120 adaptive frame grenade launcher. From the looks of it, it's not really that great. We got smart trigger control, volatile launch, thermoplastic, mini frags. You really need spike grenades. Field prep and swashbucklers pretty decent on there. And the velocity masterwork means, you know, we got some pretty decent things on here, right? Field prep is decent as long as you're crouching down low and you're getting kills with that swashbuckler with the range masterwork. It would be good. But if we had spike grenades, we would be really doing something with the Interference VI. But for me, it's a hard pass, but it's not a horrible roll on that. And last but not least, the Stars and Shadow Pulse Rifle. Now, this is going to be a 340 high impact frame, so it fires very slow. High damage though, right? So this is what you're going to do with this. You're going to sit back in the back of the map in PvP with your fluted barrel or your small bore. You're going to roll with small bore, pendant magazine, and tactical mag. Roll with tac mag. Field prep and moving target means as long as you're crouching down low with the range masterwork, this thing will do work in PvE and in PvP. So long as you sit in the back and you get your headshots. If that's your type of gameplay, Stars and Shadow will be your type of pulse rifle indeed. Should be excellent in PvE and in PvP. It should be pretty decent as well. So from there, we're going to move on to our legendary sets. We have the Anaka set. Now, the Anaka set, the Anaka, whatever you want to call it, the Seeker set. Look, it doesn't look that great. And the rolls on here, not that fantastic as well. Out of all of these, I would definitely roll with the boots or the gloves, the gauntlets, if you want it for transmog. But it's not a great looking set. It's decent, you know, just decent. So there you have it. Not too many great rolls on there as well. Decent rolls, and that is what Xur has for us today, my guardian. Next week, we're going to have a brand new update. I will be streaming that. So once again, thank you everybody that has been supporting the videos and for watching. Happy Friday, my guardians. Hope you and yours is having a wonderful day. And as always, I'll be seeing y'all in the next one. Later.